Okay, let's see if the stream is on. Dun, dun. Let me check my audio. Should be fine. Yep, look fine. Look good. Okay, let's do it. The new update is here. Also with a new oh.
Let's go and have a look for ourselves.
Alright. Fill up a waypoint power. Power of waypoint.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
And then Ayaka and whatever that gun girl was.
Oh.
Xavier, I remember this name.
Hey, isn't that Xavier?
Xavier,
So
okay,
that's a
whoops.
fun thing now.
Xavier, I always say. Xavier.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
How have you been?
I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Oh,
Can't you just find a different investor?
yeah?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival?
Yep.
Then allow me to fill you in.
Alright.
The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria.
Back to
The
Farina,
holiday
isn't
is
it?
deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
See?
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Ah,
What
I
was that
just trying
effect?
to recall the
Sound
exact
effect.
description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Okay. There you go.
Either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lilith.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year to commemorate the Loch Knights. People will
Loch
imitate
Night.
them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water.
That sounds like Halloween, but pure water instead of candies.
But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That's Halloween.
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a
Trial or
bunch of them
treat.
saying, "Trial or treat."
This is definitely Halloween. Trick or treat, trial or treat.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
The what award?
Farina Award?
The Farina Award! You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Ayaka!
Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Ioria Boti?
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too.
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Okay. Alright, time to meet Ayaka and whatever that girl with the gun, probably from Fontaine. Ooh! The Lock Knight. Ding. Whoa. Kinda cool. Yeah, let's do this first. No, not that. Talk about this. Oops, wrong button. Here. Okay. Alright, let's go meet Ayaka and who else in the poster? I think Ayaka was the only one, right? These two are new. I don't know who those are. They could be from Inazuma that we haven't met. Or they're Fontaine. Or Fontainian. Oh, down here. Hello. There she is. On the new character. Oh, what the hell is that? Does look like Inazuma. Or maybe from Liyue as well, because of the flower.
Miss Chiori?
Oh, that's
Your talk with the
Chiori.
investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
The way Navia wardrobe comes together is really exceptional.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Do 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 dee dee beep beep boop, making sound to say that they're talking.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
Yep.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
Plan B?
No, that's not what I
No
meant.
plan B.
I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Ayaka doesn't need Mora. She is rich. Oh, her family is rich. I don't know about the gun girl. Ayato! He's here. And Ayaka with the new outfit. Yamiya too!
Really? Then where do you live?
We Melusines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
And why do these two doesn't get the cool outfit? Why you have the cool outfit?
We are so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
You probably see us.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
And here we meet them. 3 of Inazumans. Oh, we're looking at the board.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
Ayato? Is that I heard?
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
What up, folks?
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
Not quite.
I just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
Thought I would always get the lead role.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you.
Fine.
So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
That's the Traveler power. Surprise everybody. Every time, anywhere. I mean, it's fine. They can be the main character. I mean, this whole game, we are the main character after all.
Oh, so you all know each other already. My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this?
Yeah, coincidence.
Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Speaking of meal, I'm hungry and I haven't had lunch.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Xavier. Your king's calling him Savior. To food. I might be hungry when I play this quest.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Could be. To the hotel. Where is it? Can I just teleport? Yes, I can. Ho 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 ho. Okay, to the doors of the hotel. Now I want to eat some food. Ta-dang.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them.
Lasagna.
And the flavor has many layers too.
I don't know what that is. It looks like fish. Cake. Soup. Bread. Onion bread? Fish and chips?
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
They had the fun for sure.
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
The Ayat Kamisato has the fun, I believe.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
Don't worry. Family's rich. I mean, I know it's kind of rude if you say yes, but...
Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house.
No,
my camera,
don't do
and
that.
Every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Ew. Alright,
Did she just say ew?
Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapperboard to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that.
Alright, so we got a position for Paimon.
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics.
Now, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Like, camera, action.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Alright, let's gotta go work.
So, all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
Me.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do, right?
Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
Oh, I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
Fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
Right?
Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations.
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon.
Oh, look, Yomi just copy her.
Like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontanellia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontanellia festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanellia mousse.
One, please.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontanellia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Aww. Okay. I'm not good at that in real life, so I don't think so, mate. Is that a mail? What? Oh, from the daily check-in. Leave the hotel, go meet with Farina. For here. Let's do that actually. There you go.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Wait, it's an apartment though. Which door do you know how to knock? She's a Geo. I just realized that. Jodri.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea? Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
Hello.
And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something? Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Paimon.
Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice.
Okay,
today,
you are
and
being.
the sun is so warm.
How did
Just
she
like
just?
How you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
Did she just bring her here?
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this
Aha.
Fontinalia mousse?
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew? Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and he's the camera operator. Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I'll show you if you like.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before. Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. Alright, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
Oh, no problem.
Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Alright.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
I probably have no idea what you're gonna do, but alright. Stella's the boss of the. That's always been the. So we're gonna go and take a photo of her. I don't understand anything, I just skip through it. That is me. Use script. I don't know what's happening, I'm just clicking random. Whoa. I don't know what I'm doing, but that looked kind of cool. Like we just make a trailer.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
What's the verdict?
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanaia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director.
Oh.
The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervilat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had
Aw.
a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace.
Yo, what's up, Lungman McLan? Oh snap! My phone just fell. How you doing, man?
I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Yeah, she got that right.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
Someone scammed us.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know. Ahem, Mr. Xavier. If, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Absolutely, no problem.
Alright, now's the chance to make a film that you love.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director. I mustn't
Oh, did
let
she
a
just hurt
perfectly good
her?
story be
Oh, what was
ruined
that?
due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
What's that star thing? That's kind of cool. Thank you, Farina.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
Okay, I got you, bro.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer.
Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Glorand.
Ooh.
But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's musketeer?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's musketeer?
No particular reason.
Aw.
Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation?
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film?
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've
Yeah,
got
macaroni.
to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the
Oh.
true power of my name in these lands.
Getting
You'll be
comfortable
so
now,
glad I
Farina.
came to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable
Yeah,
with
that's
your
what I
own
said.
reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Alright, can't wait to see your film
Then let's
premiere.
get going. I happen to know where Chevres is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Alright. I mean, Farina is poor now, so come on. Where is this? Can I teleport? Dun dun dee dum. Alright, we're gonna meet the new character. There she is. Purple hair.
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain?
Right there.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Alright.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so
Aye.
it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I
Aw.
can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Oh, she had them
Reading on
all
the
over
job?
here.
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple.
Multiple
Branching
main
storylines.
character.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
Okay.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Yeah, they're looking, they're staring.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Ooh, they're planning. What you got planning?
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Oh,
Huh? What's going on?
the
Hand over
character.
whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Oh, that's kind of mine. Not a rhyme. I'm having a book. And you're showing up. Some have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time.
You got a
Hand over
musket,
whatever
bro.
You're holding
He's
at
gonna
once.
shoot you.
And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room.
Oh, what
Take
is that?
them away, Letelier.
Is that drugs? Is it something bad?
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away!
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guy! Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves.
Hey, I'm Chevras. You probably already heard me
Chevras.
introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Why didn't you just arrest them?
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
Give people second chance.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
They're talking like that.
The two musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Whoa.
Just like that.
I mean, she got her friend here.
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice
Whoa.
prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly
You got
believe
blessed
it.
so much.
I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
You got hype now.
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
Alright. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Alright, what do you want to talk to a Shavish? It's so hard to say her name. Shavirus? Just talk to her.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevres?
I knew she would say it. Shavirus.
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I read a bit of it.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them.
She is just like me when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I would be like about it.
However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps.
Okay.
The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother.
Oh?
Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day.
That related to you?
But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
Hello there, konnichiwa. Is it Japanese or is it Chinese? I can't even read. It is Japanese. Oh, konnichiwa. Welcome. What are you I can read some what you're saying, but I don't think I understand any of them. You said yokaku. Yokaku fuhai. Nani? Wait, I can read, but a bit, but I don't understand it yet.
Exhilarating story?
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds. And
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevres?
Chevres.
you could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
Just in case you need our help with?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill.
A murder involving firearms?
Be someone from your
Impossible.
platoon?
We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon.
Damn, this kinda stinky doo-doo.
However, well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's enough info for now.
What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
Can someone from the patrol help you?
Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility.
Oh, okay.
Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect, just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me...
What do you think, Traveler?
Let's give it some thought.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Thank you. That's Act 1. So is it gonna be continue or is it gonna wait for tomorrow to continue? As 1 hour. Oh, well, we could just continue. Oh, we got a free claymore or sword. Look like a claymore to me. Then we have this event. We can do an event for now while waiting for that. Hold on, but let me go. Let me go get something. I'm eating right now, so it might sound a bit weird. Oh. No. Hey, let's turn it a bit down. My ears drum is hurting. Better. I'm just eating some snacks, so be funny. That's good. Alright, let's do this while we finish all these event for an hour. We can continue the story. Beep 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 beep. Alright, let's do it. Go to challenge, which is right here. Yep, let's play. I don't know how I play though. Defeat 10 opponents at least 10 munition. Munition? What does that mean? What is munition? I have no clue what this is about. But okay, something about guns. 25 munition. Oh. Okay. Boom. I don't read. Do we just shoot them? Oh! Yo, we're playing. What are we playing, bro? We're playing Valorant. We're playing Call of Duty. We're playing CS:GO. What is this? Oh, munition is bullets. Yo, what the? No, I missed. How can I miss? Headshot. Where you at? Yeah, I can see him. No! I am terrible at snipe. I am terrible at this. Oh, you okay? I can't see him. He's hiding. Double kill. Yo, I don't think Genshin is for kid anymore. Sorry, bro. Ooh. Wait, come back, come back, come back, come back. Papoosh! One more. Hey, where was it? Oh, he's running. Where'd he go? Sorry. Okay, I missed a lot. Like a lot. One day. Okay. To the next event then. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's next to it. It's a kid. It's supposed to be camera thing, I believe. Hello. Camera stuff. Okay. Go on. I'm ready. Ready for anything. Path of the Sun. We swim to take a photo? Oh, let me adjust my seat. My back hurt if I sit like this. Bad. It's bad for your bag. Gotta adjust your seat, your eye levels. Okay. And photos. Oh, is that one of the Farina? I don't know. I'm just gonna put random. That's who I am. Oh, what? There. Oh, okay. We're gonna make film now. Like YouTube. Should I swim? It seems all the same underwater. Ooh. Oh, this is Lynette. Oh, it say right here. Alright, that should do. Whoa. Hey, got 100 too. Let's go. Wait, this is so sick though. I like this event kind of thing. It's like shooting a film. Heck yeah, we got 3 stars. I bet the next one is also... Oh, we did this. Yep, one day. Okay. Oh, next one. This is some kind of crime looking. Let me grab the Oreos. Oh. One of the best things to eat, but don't eat too much, because after you eat too much, you start dying. Don't eat too much Oreos. Alright, let's do it. Wait, what the hell? What did I do? are different areas now. Okay. Oh, we're fighting? That's our thing. Don't worry. What's your maximum? Why? Because ooh. Okay. Don't ask me why I make this team. 2 flipping healers. It's fun. Sometimes we gotta do random things.
Let's dance.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
I didn't count. How many do I need to fight? Oh, she shoot the wrong way. Yaka. Ooh, whoa. I don't know what that is, but they look cool. How many enemies do I need to fight?
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Ooh, look at that.
They'll protect us.
Film time.
Leaves, adorn my night.
This is kind of cool. It's like Ayato burst. Ready to die? Sabretsu! I almost ult her for a second. Special lightning? What does that do?
Hold the line.
You mess with the wrong house, fool. Ooh.
Sakura swirl.
Choo! It didn't hit the mushroom.
Let the show begin.
As one with wind and cloud.
Take flight.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we're killing it. We're killing it.
My apologies.
Oh. Got me there.
One with nature.
Allow me.
No! Die! Ah! 5,000, right? Yeah, we do work. Okay, so that is done. And then now we got to the last one. And we can do Navia quests while waiting, because their quest should be like 2 hours and usually the same. Yo, what's up, JT? Why is everyone calling my name in the wrong way possible? First is buddierooney, and now is broon. That doesn't sound like what my name's is. What is this? How you doing, JT? Wow. Getting a new job. That's a pain in the butt. That's a different sort of name. What the heck is Buddy Boony Bonky? What does that mean, Mr. Dark Magician? What is that? You play Dark Magician, right? If I remember. Oh, somewhere else too. Okay. Oh, running now. I'm just gonna skip through this. I never read things. That's what's cool about it. You learn without I don't understand anything. Oh, we got everyone. Wanderer, Kiara, Okirara, I forgot. Ayato and me. That is, I don't know. Was that Korean? That looked like Korean. Your target area blue zone. Alright, I'll be the traveler. That is Korean. I can't read it. But I know a friend of mine who can. Because she is obsessed with learning Korean. So am I supposed to shoot at blue? Blue zone. Okay. This one or this one? Here? So what do I do? I forgot. I didn't read. Blue zone. Oh, I get it. Okay. Get in. Get in. No. They're going everywhere. Get in. A glitch ball. I need that thing. This has a... No. No, it's in the wrong zone. Guys, this way. Get in. I need that glizz. No. Yes. 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 Yes.
Too slow.
Oh, Navia is good at the game. Give me the glizz. Give me the glizz. Give me the glizz. Yes, I got the glizz. She also got the glizz. Why is she so good? Give me the glitz. Glitz. I can't catch up. Look at her score. She's so good at this. How are you so good, Navia? I mean, this is Fontaine, and you are from Fontaine either way. Yes, get in, get in, get in. No, 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 no. Go away, go away. Get in mine. No. I messed up so bad. Yes, I got one. Mission fail. Yeah. Not too bad. 1050. Is that enough though? What's that sound? It sounds like someone breathing. Huh? 5,000 score? We could try it again. I want to try and get 5,000. Do it again. Ooh, Lisa. 2 ether. Illumine. I'll be ether. Oh, the music. Na, 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 na. I'm red zone now. Okay. I don't know which character is the best. Let's be one of my favorite for now. Amber. Okay, so I need to go to the red zone. Oh. Nothing to stop us. That'd be harder, because I don't know how to play with the game yet. Go! Go! Get in! This way, this way, this way. Yes, good job, homie.
I'll race you there.
This way. I heard a glizz ball. No!
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, I'm pushing all to over to her. No, 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 no. Yes, this way. This way. To me! Did they push it to me, or... Did they try to do that? No, you're going the wrong way. No, now! Oh, look how many there are. No, 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 no. To me, to me, to me. Oh, we got one to me. Come on, another glitz, another glitz. Yes! Oh, child is close too. Need to be so careful. They're pushing in. No. Oh my! I'm throwing the game. No! No, child! No! You nasty! You beat me. Oh man. Where am I? I'm here. I'm like, wait a second. That looked like me, but that's not me. This child. How do I score more? It said 150. Got a sword. Oh, it just keep adding up. It's 2,000, so I guess I'm gonna just leave it for now. And I believe... No, not yet. I was about to say, I believe the daily commission is here because of this. Oh, wait a second. Doing co-op mode. Let's try Abba sauce. Oh, is there something I'm missing? There we go. Wait, what is this sword anyway? And buy these. Energy recharge claymore. So then she must be claymore. Oh, Navia. Navia is also claymore. Okay, so we need to wait 1 hour for the next quest. 44 minutes. Alright, I guess we could do this then. There are many acts, but we should better do it first. Alright, Navi.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners. That voice! It's Navia!
What's up?
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
No plan.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson? We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Did you really be the one off compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
Oh.
Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Oh, spoken like a true president.
You bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything.
And
then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right.
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fisherman, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Look at the face of confusion.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
I just write out each of them next time.
Thank you for your advice. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. Worst comes to worst.
So you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for your... You said you don't have any plans, right?
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not.
Yeah.
Traveler.
Time for a break.
Then let's go.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Yo, sound good to me.
Follow me.
Oh, interesting.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Dina de Rosula was one of the main sponsor.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines...
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying!
Well, it is what it is. You know
It is what it is.
Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Oh, sometime that big also wouldn't have been just his call.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out.
Du poisson, croissant, salon. Come on, no. Alright, du poisson. Boom. Act 1, so there'll be more act after this.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
Oh, he just stared at her.
Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away.
Do you have to speak that out?
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the
Come
rest of
on.
the Spina. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
And you take her, right?
My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her, but sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So I will always associate the line with her in my... Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life.
and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Missing the lesson server?
Of course, I still haven't really gotten used to a life without them, but I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula.
And here we are at Poisson.
We've reached the shore.
He knows something.
Navia, do you think she's doing alright?
No. Always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Paimon supposes you're right.
Oh, Paimon, it'd be very great if you don't speak stuff that are not good out loud. That would help too, Paimon. Alright, the new Poisson. It looked like normal Poisson to me. I mean, they rebuilt it. Not sure if there's any upgrade. Any new thing in Poisson? Who's this? Who are you?
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent.
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus.
Should Navia be featured with them?
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
A matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first.
There's no need for all that. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
Okay, who's Navia simp? Raise your hand. I know you got love this part. Didn't know Navia had a Then where do you think she come from? Where you oh, you're Navia simp? Hmm? If she doesn't have a parent, where do you think he's come from? She come from. Oh my lord. You're a simp.
Both that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Alright.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running this show? This is your idea, not mine.
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before. but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
Never put me in front of the camera. I can never do any poses. Just smile. Just smile. Wait, so who is this I'm talking to? I really don't know how to say your names. Is it Chinese? It looked like Chinese symbols, but I'm not sure. Is there any way I can call you my friend? Mr. I'm a simp?
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Alright, thinking of a pose. Looking at a distance, strike a happy pose, try something imposing. Like happy pose?
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Whoa, what the? That is different.
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Oh.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while...
That worked too. Why is there laughing so funny?
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Okay. Looking in the distance or try something in It's Japanese? Really? Maybe I haven't learned the alphabet yet. I'm still learning. Still in progress. Translate for moonlight. I'm not sure. Then I'll call you Moonlight then. Or unless you want to call by your name or something else. If not, I could call you Moonlight. I'll try something imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Haha, look like a duel.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too... If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias.
Okay.
You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Last one. Look into the distance. What the? Actually, that's 100% your name. I mean, let me try to say it. Hubert Blaine. Wolfskilla Steinhosting Burgede of Sira 100% my name. Why did I say 100% my name? It should stop at the SR. Can I call you in the short way? Moonlight or Bird or Blaine? Please? I don't think I could call you with 100%. I don't think I can remember that much. Look into a distance.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure. Let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. Every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Navia is taller than the Traveler, though. Huh?
Oh, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Yeah, okay. I'll call you Hubert. Is that okay? Hubert?
But we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
What the? That's a lot of posing. Hard to pick.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Man, If I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Whoa, where does this idea come out of the blue?
Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
I'm familiar. Don't think I remember.
Oh, my mom remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jack, was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design.
We could have just done that from the start.
At least this way we got some cool pictures. Poggers.
They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
So now we taking more poses. Doing the ding 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 ding.
Navia! Florent!
Who's
guess
this?
back?
Laurent. That does sound French.
Huh? But aren't you supposed to—
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a
Oh, he's from
primal call,
prison.
urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
Is that Coulter died? Nah, he's back.
You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter.
And this guy...
Ah, let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details.
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. First things first, let me introduce you to these two.
Hello.
They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before.
Haha.
Indeed, pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Just follow Navia lead.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice, nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me.
No.
Where are Malus and Silver?
No.
Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone.
Oh no.
As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town.
Oh, poor guy.
I can't believe it.
Hey!
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, being in prison kinda sucks. I mean, it sucks. When you get used to it, it'll be fine. But you don't know what happened on the outside. Which is, your family might be gone. Or friends. Either way. Poor Maluz, die as a... no. Oh, what are you trying to say there, Hubert? What are you trying to say, my friend? Alright, culture time. Where is he? Boom.
All of this, it's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Yep, it's hard to accept, brother.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. It's unconscionable to have received all that.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no
Very
more.
funny.
Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he...
Romu?
Huh. Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus line. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rossulo.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah. You could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened. Right?
Oh, that's a good point.
Right?
If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah. It eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. It used to be a lot
Why?
better
That's not
with
even the
taking
word
counsel.
why.
With him listening to our advice and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it.
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So they thought she had betrayed them? But
Oh.
that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish.
So that's what happened.
From that point on,
Yikes.
Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they...
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? I've heard so many incredulous things today.
Oh, poor guy.
I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Alright, the future star of the Spina.
We really are the best of partners.
Okay, time to get her uniforms. Where is it? Here? Guess I could just teleport. Climbing is my special. Oh, actually, I could just. Hey!
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
I guess we're just gonna walk then. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, stop here.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a
Aw.
good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the
Ooh.
court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to
The
strike it
prime.
rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard.
Mr. Coulter Prime with Milas.
And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I don't really think that's a bad thing.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
I feel you, Coulter. I have nostalgic road when I was a kid too.
Then let's stay here a bit longer.
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons?
Macarons?
Yeah,
That's funny how you say
wouldn't
it.
say no to a few. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good.
You bring the
And
stove
as
with
for the
you?
ingredients,
Where do you even put the stove?
seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Where are you putting your stove? Here? There? How big is the stove anyway? Did I get some?
Would you?
We should contribute to making the macaron too.
Oh, that's great.
Alright.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove.
Okay, time to get some stuff. That big!
How did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
If that is the stuff, where do you put it, huh, Navia? There's no way you put it under your dress. There's no way you put it in your clothes. There's no way that you put it on your hat. Where do you put it, huh? Blonde hair? I mean, I'm also blonde as a traveler. Okay, never mind. Here's your ingredients.
You've all done your part.
Oh,
Just leave
even.
the rest to me.
Okay.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent. Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
What do you just say macarons? Oh, look, the dog. You just say macaroons. Wait, macarons.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the
So
Spina
huge,
knows how
too.
exceptionally talented she is.
Like in real life, macarons are very small. Not that big. That look like a cake.
It's just a hobby.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There are still some important things we must do. Finding our sister.
Oh, yeah, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
That's a good way of putting it.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I just realized they look, there's a smile face.
I understand now.
Macarons.
Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water.
Oh. Oh. Wait till I get the box? Well, boxes is fine, I think, because Coulter said he will find boxes, and in Genshin Impact, whenever you go out the wood, there will be boxes or wood to make boxes. So I feel boxes fine. Just ask Navia, how the heck did she bring this giant machine that is almost the size of us with her? Where did she put it? She doesn't even have a bag with her as well. I heard something just now. This is some small critter.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast.
Cheers! Cheers, mate.
Travels go smoothly.
Someone was in there though.
May the continue to grow. All set? Let's move out then.
Okay.
I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Who's he, huh? Show yourself. Where you go? Okay, where is it? Here. Boom. Meet Adele. Yoink. Of course. Oh, I thought I'd kill me. Every time I always kill Ether for some reason.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are.
My mistake, my mistake. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads.
I know, the name was so, like, I mean, it's French. I don't know if that's how French name are. Navia doesn't sound French though. Navia sound, I don't know what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound French.
There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
But the word though, was it Demoiselle of the Spina de something? I forgot. That sounded a bit French. Jesus.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
True. Hello, Pak Suyong. Sound like Korean. Hello there.
Very well.
Welcome to the stream.
Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Mm-hmm. Getting the uniform ready, and then we gotta go posing.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
I forgot. I know that name, but I just forgot what she looked like.
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me.
Oh.
After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing.
Oh,
she said she used to
who's
be
this?
terrified of Papa. So, as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well.
Wait, is it this guy that Colton was telling us about? Warning us about Marcel and someone? Is that him?
But the Spina is very different now.
Is that him?
She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
How are you? I'm doing good so far. Pretty good. How are you doing, man? You're Korean? Oh, okay. The name is Korean. I'm just not sure if you're Korean. Welcome, Pak Suyong. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, man? Two of you have contented with similar... Yep.
Yeah, you could say that.
A girl
By uncovering
lost
the
their
truth about
parents.
the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time.
Someone is
said
there.
that
I
she
can
wanted
see
to
it.
become someone like
I
me.
saw the leg.
Someone who could lend a hand to others.
Right there.
Instead of standing still and waiting for others to help
Look
her.
closely. See? See her here? There's a gap. That guy, he's eavesdropping. Ether, you have to see it, right?
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
You okay? Okay.
I think so too.
Look, right
But
there.
for now,
Ether.
Let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow.
We see it. We see it. Ether saw
She
it.
can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Ether, you has to see it. Huh.
Is something up, Traveler?
Someone's telling us.
Huh?
Shush. Shh. Shh. Shh.
Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Oi!
Stop right there.
Stop right there, you criminal scum! That meme. Ang, Laura, Peppy, and Martin. Yo, what's up, homie? Trying to run. Yesterday was my first day working as a babysitter. Ooh, interesting. And
We knew you were going to be difficult.
and today you. Oh, why? You have a weakness. Oh, what is that? Martinet.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson.
Oh,
first.
fighting? I got
Brothers,
you.
There's no need to skulk in the dark anymore.
Huh. You're trying to fight me, you make the wrong. Oh, ooh, I'm testing out. Wait. Okay. Looking at his stat. That's a lot of HP. Not that much defense, so. Oh, nice post you got there. Wait, so doesn't scale like Noelle? Noelle scale by defense. Scale by HP? Birding. Artifacts. No best like usual. Interesting. Whoa, hey!
This one's got your name on it. This one's got your name on it.
Oh! Yo, the gun! Her attack sound weird. Voice change, like, to get a bit younger. Dude, this thing is so good. It's like, you gotta watch Kingsman? The umbrella. A push! Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Yeah. Speak, Martina.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
We got people up above, down as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
Nope. Well, technically take a little bit of damage.
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina Diros. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight.
Get revenge? Wait.
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
Yo, calm down, homie.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
You're lying.
Huh?
You follow us all the way here.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off.
Listen. Callus is long dead. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him.
True.
I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you.
At least you good.
I'll let our boss know.
Martinez is I guess is a good guy. You know, even though he's trying to attack us. But he know the situation, he's sorry, and he said thank you. Good.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again,
Then we'll punch
All
the
right.
heck out of you.
We get it. Come on, let's go.
At least he's sorry.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges too. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm
Yeah,
happy
talk
to open
normally.
the door for a reconciliation.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has...
Yes.
Eye for an eye. That's
We
not familiar.
already know that
Is
they're
it
strapped for cash.
Eula?
If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. Then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. It's getting late already. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again?
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though.
Huh. That does sound pretty cool.
Always the food, huh, Paimon?
Now, let's go! Paimon wants to sing too!
Alright. Whoa, we got chat a lot. What happened? I was too into the story. What happened here? Okay. So I stop at where is it? Let me scroll up. You got fired. Hubert asks how. Now I have a weakness. Oh. Okay. That's the worst thing you could do. Oh, Hubert. That is right. That is the... What the... You got fired. Okay. Prison? True. Well, in this society, yeah. Searching for a new job. Okay. Park Soo-yeon's a girl? Wait, Soo-yeon? That's a male name. Soo-yeon's a... You female? Didn't know that. I'm a girl. No one will believe you if you don't do that to cops. You're working as a teacher. Okay. Here's not that bad. But you gotta be good at teaching, which I am not good at all. Teacher, high schooler, or something like that. Okay. But so... yeah, you should meditate. You should meditate, brother or sister, or I don't know. How do you girls call each other? Like boys, we call bros and brothers, even though we're not brothers. But yep, Park Soo-yeon, that is a drama story you've been telling there.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis. Not unlike the court, he was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? You can use the same room as last time.
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Sandra?
Oh, Paimon, sorry!
I was just kidding.
Alright. Oh! I just realized. Yeah, the daily is here. Okay. Now let's do the daily, since it said that waiting for something, right? Let's do daily, and while I do dailies, we could talk and chill with you guys. Hubert and Park Soo-yeon. You good at calculus? Ooh. I mean, good at something is a good thing. But are you good about teaching though? Because that is something I found hard to do. I'm not good at teaching at all. Like I learned how to do like you know, Rubik's Cube. But when it's come to teaching Rubik's Cube, nah. It's not. It's so hard for me to teach. Okay, shoot here. I just call all the girls darling or beautiful. You sound like a friend of mine. Oh, trying to hide, buddy. One of my friends also, well, not girls, but she's literally whoever close to her, she just called them darling. Everyone, her friends. Does he have a sibling? I don't remember, but yeah, most of the time, just darling. Here. You can call me Sue. Oh, okay. Sue and Hubert. But I'm just gonna tell you guys a bit of warning. I don't remember names much. I'm not good at remember names, so pardon me if my next stream You know, you get there, I might, you know, forgetting some name. But I'll try. Oh, hey, one single shot. That's a cool name, nickname. Taksuyan Tersu. Wait, that just reminded me of the meme Sue from Ronaldo. But yeah, Sue. Oh, what the? No. A strange light. Come here. Not escaping me, boy. Boom. And one more. Another one. Ta-ta. I've teaching in the past, but just as a private teacher. Oh, like a tutor, right? A tutor, yeah. I see. Then it's a good thing then. At least you got some teaching experience. I definitely don't, because I am a student and I had a tutor. Ooh. You got fired for this? What? You do need meditating, sisters. Holy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is a bit... Nah, I can't comment on this. I'm not good at saying things like this. Because they are cute? Good question, Hubert. But how do we answer that question? Episauce. Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Thank you. Okay, oh, sorry, brothers. Mine 10 items. I got you. Where's here? Yes, but in that case, I was, you know, having stuff with. Hold up the second. Okay, hold your horse. Hold it right there. What do you mean by the mothers? Didn't you say that your weakness was with young female? So I thought you were supposed to have the problem with the students, not the parents. That is a bit strange. Oh, come on. Let me plunge. There we go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. And then if one of those get 2, then we're good. 8, 9. Oh, okay. One more. Boom. 10. Pog. Boom. Then, okay, let me see who else do I want to upgrade. Right, Bennett. I need this book. Does it have it? It does! Okay, we can make these into Con's resin then. Boop, boop, pew. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I don't have that much more anymore. Okay, claim that. And then I guess I'll try to continue Navia and then with this quest. Yeah, let's continue with Navia first. Alright, time control. Ding. I know doing something with your student mother is kind of not right. I mean, well, it's not right doing with the student and the student parents. No? So even if you do with a student, you might get fired too. But her mother was... I was trying to rephrase that. I will say... pretty! Wait, did I pick the wrong... I picked the wrong quest.
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka?
After we
Oh, I
split
picked the
up,
wrong quest.
Ayato went to see Udex Nervilette at the I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah,
Oh.
you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right?
And the nemesis of Kogalis?
Yeah, those two.
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them too.
Afterwards,
Oh.
we went swimming at the beach. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3,
2, 1,
one,
splash!
splash! We were beneath the waves.
Swimming. Alright, wait, we got the wrong quest, please. I'm still with Navia quests. Oh, it happened to me all the. Oh,
First, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling.
yeah.
Mom said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
Welcome to
I knew
Fontaine.
that the traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is
The Atlantis.
beautiful. I love
Oh,
seeing
I
little
remember
maritime
those.
flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma.
The seal.
Those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Oh, the seal. Ooh. I call him the seal, not a fish.
You mean hunters rays and blubber beasts?
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe that you can breathe underwater, Yoimiya. Even in real life, we can't do it. Or maybe there's a place we could. Like Fontaine. Maybe I'm like in
Yoimiya was
Mondstadt.
down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and
Speaking of the film,
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. As for the others, we're here.
There it is. Shiori and can't say her name, it's so hard.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Jeffrey Hughes. Think in English. Jeffrey Hughes. Can't even speak.
wait, 6 miles?
And Farina's still tired.
Tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that for you.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. Ugh, the last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
Okay, she's still higher as ever.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Ho ho ho! Pyrovision is the secret.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina.
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, wait, careful. Something wrong?
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director.
That doesn't look like coffee!
The aroma of coffee.
What?
Feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping.
Oh, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Hey, I picked the wrong quest though. Let me back to Navia real quick.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film. He is really looking forward to our film, and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
Well then, Mr. Xavier.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique, and this is Bono. First of all,
not even to click it.
Please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice.
Gosh, they look similar.
Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
I mean, they're not that similar, but I don't know. My eyes will like split out. Somehow these two look like twins.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes. The story is the reason I agreed to join.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin film.
Hey, I'll clap too. It feels so awkward.
You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right. Listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
I don't think I can ever be a director.
Is everyone clear? All right. Cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of
No,
waves
don't say that.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Obviously, it's just okay. Wow. Okay, every time I got in a story, you guys said a lot of things. Let me read too. Where do we stop? You start at something about the parents. Here. Found it. I don't know, just go to Catching Butterfly. That came out nowhere. Used to work as a manager, so did you manage to get fired as the manager? Nope, this time no. Finally! Place I used to work as a manager, there was a raid and all the members were arrested. Quite the interesting life story you got. True. Just happened to run away. You know, a place where you can get a girl on a basis. Oh, I used to work as a manager. Oh. Little do I know, it's illegal in Korea. Sheesh. Didn't know until the raid what a house or what a whorehouse household. Thank God I was never harmed. My God was with me. Tomorrow's an interview for teacher job. Oh, tomorrow? Good luck, dude. Just don't. Yeah, to take that advice from us, Sue. Don't touch any of them. It's scary. You stay up until 5 a.m.? Okay, bye-bye. Good night. Or good morning. Have a good day. Holy cow. Stay up that late. Sheesh.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Alright, you know what? Since we're already in this Act 2, let's just finish Act 2. And then Navia. Man, Sue has an interesting life story.
I don't need any help here.
Okay. You need help?
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that. But I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
We start rolling before
I
that.
see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yumiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Fuck. It's not a problem as I only find.
Yumiya's really getting
Ooh.
into it.
This thing. Okay.
She was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Yep. Let's hope for the best. Hope they aren't a pretty butterfly. Okay. I hope that you don't have that problem. Yep, as Hubert said, don't touch any. Alright, good night. Have a good rest, buddy. Right, to the... here.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
I mean, he's the boss, you know?
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Okay, I guess we can't talk to them. Time to film!
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images.
I mean, we need a longer musket, like a sniper.
When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Oh.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres.
Oh.
I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight.
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Kamisato is not the boss, he's a what? No. Huh?
Though these
When is that
differ from the
coming out?
muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder and use...
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
Whoa, why does it sound like cowboy? There we go.
Good.
Why can't I think
Now
of that
turn
word?
your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Okay, guns. You never heard a meme? I only heard that Ayato has a meme where his face is gone. But not the kidnappers.
This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, you found something disturbed?
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand.
Oh?
Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come over here? Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure? From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
You'll have to prioritize her work.
All right, I'll take the role.
Oh, never mind.
It's decided then. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costume. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevres.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevres.
Chevres. It's so hard to say your name, Chevres.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly.
Oh, the introverts.
I would like to give her some space.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is the punishment you deserve.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
Are you gonna bet to work?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Got you, dude. Count on us.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
The camera. You.
Alright, now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set!
Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip! I'm home!
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat. Apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh! It's all right, don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut! Not bad. The actor's emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevros?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Dude, I was into the acting, waiting and staying quiet and trying to click close slowly.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera!
Action!
Mother, we're back! Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut!
Holy cow! Whoa! Feel like when don't know if you guys watched Detective Conan or Conan. That's how we usually say it. Dang, that acting.
Wonderful. Great performance.
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Right. This director always be this loud? I feel like she just keeps screaming. Okay, so we only found 2 setups film. Bye, folks. The 3 hydro pyro cryo.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Yeah, but it was fun.
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset.
I feel like she is a 4-star somehow.
Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right?
In the story, the main characters grow up
Gotta
to
go
become
back in a
2
sec. All right.
musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they'd place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
There were rainbow rose in your case?
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning, especially after seeing the script today. Oh, now, what do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Alright, you can join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away.
Huh? Right now?
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
Alright.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Oh, I could just teleport here. Ta-ta! This guy?
Welcome to LeChaux's Clockwork Workshop.
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Oh?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual, rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so?
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Eesh. Must be peeing his pants like, oh, what did I do? The police is here. Oh. Oh, don't do that. If I do that, every time I do that, Ether die. Oh, to this girl.
Oh, hey, Chevres. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh? Why is that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like
no
we
clue.
haven't found any
Yeah, unfortunately. All right.
Welcome
Let's
back,
head to
Hubert.
Sandra next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
You think so, huh?
Huh?
That I grew up in Fliv, Sandra.
Oh. I definitely did not. Oh, what? Lesson here. What quest is that? Oh, now we're back to I forgot that this always happened. The quest is like in between. So I was trying to do Navia first. No. And then I did the other quest, and now I gotta do Navia again. Keep over and over and over and over. Whoop. Did we talk to him? What are we supposed to talk to? Wait, what? Sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin. Sit. Oh, sit down? No, killing the wrong button. Whoops. Sit.
Say what you mean.
Hey, there we go. Dun 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 dun. Back to Navia quest.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Navia?
Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about.
Oh, her face has changed to the smile face.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as keeping me company. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Alright. Dun dun. Okay, teleportation no jutsu. Just spawn down here and then jump all the way up and beat a fish. Okay. Where is it? This way? Are you gonna be the fish yourself? What's up, homie? Whoops. Fishing time.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
What's the problem?
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
Manual all the way.
Then, let's try regular rods next time.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother.
Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
Heck yeah. Best
All
childhood.
the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malus and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But
Okay.
once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Be hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love...
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past.
Ooh.
I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Back to manual.
You want Paimon to help too?
Alright, what do we get? A fish. That's a click, not a spacebar. Whoops. What?
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
No wonder.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Uh-oh, Colton.
Well, your rod was missing a part, too.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Time's going. Do, 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 do.
Ah, so how was last night?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars!
Huh.
And where do you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This...
Anyway,
Great star, Stella.
Let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Alright, back to whatever we're going. I don't know which quest this is. It could be Navia, but it also could be the quest that we were doing for the event. Okay, never mind. We're back to Navia quest. It's Poisson. Poisson. I like how to say it. Like a meme way.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Oh, so that's the girl.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia.
What's up, boss?
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Hello.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
No problem.
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too! This thing! Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
A uniform.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform! Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Nice.
Oh, so that's it! Well, thank you so much, Miss
Grow
Navia.
up fast? No, no, no. Don't, kids. Don't grow up fast. Go back to your child. Please, you don't want to grow up at all. Stay as you are.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Stay child. Don't grow up.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish. Thanks to the protection of the Spina.
Oh, it's the least we could do.
Boss!
Uh-oh.
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and—
What? Explosives?
Oh, look at the
what
girl.
What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line...
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
Let's go beat their butt.
If they've been planning this for ages, we have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople.
Let's get everyone onto our ship.
My dear partner, if the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Alright, I'm down.
Navia.
Clean Fontaine. Ooh. Boom, boom. Alright, let's go beat these guy butts.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Oh.
Watch out, boss!
What the?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left.
You mean this? Oh. I get it now.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, and that's because out of the entire Spina di Rosula,
you better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would
Yo.
leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out.
This guy, Florent, he is good. They got sneak attack, but he managed to push her out and drop the knife of Coulter. That is called the Klee attack.
But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeu has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know, but I swore that I'd kill you.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and it was all because of you. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead.
So the shock and grief you showed us before.
Now you're catching on. I heard Melus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Melus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aquabus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient.
The mind trick.
Is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth!
Oh!
I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too.
Ooh, Adele. Ooh, go at her, kids. Shut your mouth. Dang, she's strong.
I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson
The
like
kid's
this.
good? Heck yeah, she's brave.
But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it, and even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let
2v1.
me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, we're gonna fight? We're gonna fight? Let's go! Why are there more people here? What the frick? You wanna go, big boy? Skadoosh! Yeah! Pacha! Ooh! You're going down, son. Oh, yo! Whoa! They're getting synced too. Yeah! Ja! Where'd they go?
Umbrella warfare, I guess. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Oh, I did not see that guy.
Watch out!
Headshot. I don't know what's happening now. Why? Whoa. I did not see that guy. I was just standing still. She was smiling. Oh, they're down.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. And don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know.
Yeesh. Where's the Klee attack?
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillar.
Go, go, go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. What's up, homie? Wait, hold on. Let me apply cryo and then say goodnight. Woohoo! Big guy never dies, isn't it?
Windblade.
Run. Come a little bit closer, homie.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle.
The muscle.
Slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Found it. What's up, homie? Here, let me give you a bit of that. And then this. Choo-doo! Alright, who's still alive? You still alive? You say goodbye. It's fine.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism.
Oh, the Sith.
Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this?
Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here.
Eee.
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other.
Maybe we'll look at their body. I'm alive.
Probably eat a whole paimon just
You're
for
alive, Hubert. That is not even a key.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
I can't see. Let me look at the. Ooh, there we go.
That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
Gotta check the perimeter.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, cutscene. Uh-oh.
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Yo, Ether's fast. That's Geo.
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way.
He's not dead, brother. You got that umbrella. Holy. No, but Ether though.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now.
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, please prosecute them in accordance to the law.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
So pale.
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you.
Laurent.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage, it seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too.
Got it.
God.
I can understand how you feel.
10 p.m. for you right now?
The things that we
Dang.
lost.
4 p.m. for
They're
me.
forever beyond our grasp now. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone, but I will not change how I feel about our future. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson, so that one day the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosu, but once you're discharged from the fortress again.
Thank you.
Well, he just got out. Now he's going back. Great. Ooh.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, seeing it still standing there, tall and proud.
Yikes.
It makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone?
Just give her some time.
Alright, it's okay. Everything is fine now.
Thank you so much. Traveler, I want to ask
Ooh.
you something. And please, tell me the truth.
Got you, homie. What would you like?
Do you really see me as your partner?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know how to say that question, bro. Like, of course. I mean, I'm still pulling for Navia, so...
Of course.
Oh! He said his line! Just like I said! Oh my... Yes! Yes! Zach Aguilar!
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
Boggers!
How do you feel, Navia?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
But that's because I never heard you doubt yourself.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough.
Why did Navia sound like Naruto right now?
No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Literally.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelation.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Alright, where's the surprise? Nice teleport? No? Ooh, alright. But that Ether though, he was cool. He changed elementals mid-fight. That is what I want to see again. Using Geo though. I'm a fan of Animo. I don't mind Geo anymore, but back then I hate Geo because of somebody. No, not technically somebody, but this was something that related to damage. But it's fine now. Alright. What's the surprise? A lot of people here.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Open up! Is it a statue that we were talking about? Oh. Oh. That's a painting.
This is Papa, Mother, and me.
Oh, they're going to make a statue with her in it. First is only them, but now there's her.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole
synth business and
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past.
With Navia around, we're
Aw.
not worried about this place's future.
She's gonna cry, isn't she? I ain't 90% sure she's gonna cry.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
That's what we believe as well.
Alright. Believe the bond.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Not gonna lie, her mother, yeah, pretty elegant, but her father, don't know. Like what's that character from the anime? I keep forgetting names. So in this picture, we got cute, pretty, badass, cool as heck. But in this picture, she look cute though. Look cute in the picture. And that's the end of Navia quest, I believe. Back to the Musketeer.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About the gift from the town people.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family
Oh, look at the
portrait.
cat.
I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Oh,
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
about Clementine.
You know, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well.
Happy life is hard, yeah.
It's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
Oh, alright, one last line.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Wow, I've been streaming for wait, really? I have been streaming for 3 hours? Sheesh! I never imagined that. Well, not quite. Usually I cannot stream 3 hours because it's tired. But Genshin is a different thing because this happened to me a lot of time. I'm not sure if you were there in my stream when I did the Farina quest. It was 7 hours or 6 or 7 hours. I streamed for 6 or 7 hours. If you go back to that stream, I'm completely burned out. It was 1 AM too. I should not have done that, but I did it anyway. Asking about, do you really see me as their partner?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on.
Sure.
Please don't ever mention it again.
Yeah, I know. I'm so confused at that point. I never imagined myself to stream over 3 hours. But I did. 6-7 hours. That was my longest stream so far. And back then there was what quest was it? Also a Genshin quest, which is like 5 hours. Never imagined that. Or no, I did. I don't know, maybe okay, we're gonna go back to the afternoon. Maybe one day I'll stream 24 hours. But I don't think I can. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Maybe I'll plan on like fun things to do for 24 hours. Alright, back to this quest.
I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say
it's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Means you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere. It's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember?
You tell me.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more Mora!
Oh, maybe she's just giving out some pâté fruit.
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out and had a look for myself. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
Not gonna lie, if Sino were here, that girl is dead.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
What talk?
Seems you catch on pretty quick. Now then, let's keep going.
Talking about giving money? So she's like the, you know, talking normally and get the information out. But Sino, he's gonna beat the crap out of everyone.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
He knows. That face.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson.
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that?
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe.
Ooh.
But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some stranger.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevres. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice
She's so
and
quick.
Don't show your face too much around here.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Man, she's just like, I know. Straight to the point. Wait. Let's go up here. I don't have to climb. And run. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, anything here?
What's all this? Some broken planks and...
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot.
Could it have...
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go.
Ooh. Interesting.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, in the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket and took it to the Fleuve Cendre for target practice. Then, a few days ago, He found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
Oh.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who
The
died?
deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendra. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But we're following the novel. Shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
That's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are
Okay.
indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemy. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Could they be the
We've
novelist?
thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the
Ooh.
proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago?
Mhm.
Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
And that is done. We finished most of it for today. Pog. That's for tomorrow's. No, wait, let's talk to her first.
What? Never thought that the captain of the security and surveillance patrol could come from the Fleuve Cendra?
Sure, that wasn't easy.
You mean rising through the ranks? It was a struggle, for sure. But as long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at Fleuve Cendra has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
We have so many secrets already. First Navia, then you. Alright. Now let's do what we were doing. After this, then we're technically done. Is it this book? Yep. Let's try to upgrade Bennett. Benny Adventure Team. And then after this, I guess I'll go exercise. That's my daily routine. Study or do whatever, YouTube, games, then exercise, and whatever at night. Mostly. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Doing my ow, ow. Boom, bam. His distribution. Oh. Smash. Yes, got him down. Boom. Oh. Come here, gentlemen. I did not mean to froze. Oops. Gotta be real careful. Melt this son of a chunk.
By royal decree. One with nature.
Come back here. You're not going anywhere. There we go. That's one done. Boom. He has 2 skills, so let's do 2. Yeah, let's do one more, and then we gotta save the other for other characters. Bam! Whoop! Skadoosh! Bam! I should have bring Noel. Until retributions. Oh. Alright, let's try and break the shield now. Ow. And then boom.
By royal decree, allow me.
There we go.
The wind knows.
Boom, pow. There we go. Then that should be enough for 2. I'm not sure if it's enough though. Let's pray it's enough. Let it be enough. Okay, so gotta go here, capture those fly crystal fly. For the condensed resin, even though I have 1,000 of them. It's like a daily routine. So I never had to feel pain when I'm trying to capture these guys. No, come back! Oh. Animal crystal fly, that's what the name is. Okay, let's go and get Bennis. That sounds like beneath. Bennis Avenger Team! So, what's that book? Huh? Yep, okay. So grab that. Oh, we might need more. I don't think this is enough. Yeah, we will need more. Alright, Bennett. Where's Bennett? Alan. Okay. We need... oh. 7. Why did it take me so long? It's basic math. Oh. 7 gold treasure. That's 6. That. And do this. Ta-tong! That should be enough. And then we upgrade. I forgot. Where's Bennett? Bennett. Boom. As I expected, we need more. And we don't have money. You know what? Let's just use the rest on this. And then we're gonna grind money through the event. Man, I remember when I started this game so much more. And now I got no more. Barely anymore. Wait a second. I just realized something. You guys play Genshin for a while. You should know that when we spawn in the domain, we should be there to run over here. But now we spawn right here. Huh? Wait, what? They changed that? I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I still like the running to over, but maybe someone just want to save time. But they changed it, I think. Because if I remember, when you spawn in domain, you gotta run all the way up. This is interesting. They actually changed it? Never expected that. Break the shield! Break! Yeah, Diluc just said it. Dang you. It was mentioned during the live stream? Oh, I did not watch the live stream. I am no longer my younger self. Like when I was my younger self, start Genshin, watching every single live stream. But as I get older, I don't watch them anymore. I haven't even watched a trailer. Like I know that new story, new update character trailer. You know, 4.1, 2, 3 or something. Usually, I would watch it. But then no. Yeah, see? I'm here. Wait. Hold on. So, usually we're there. And then last round I was here. And now I spawned right here. What? That is insane. My voice sounds weird though, for some reason. Guess I gotta go back and watch the live stream. Oh, double shot. Triple shot. Yo, hold up, relax. I don't intend to die yet. What's this? Retribution! Ooh. Dodge that like a legend. Okay, no more stamina. Ugh. Get dunked on, gentlemen. Ooh. Yo, what's up, Calman? I think you're new here. Ow, 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 ow! Are you new here? Don't think I've seen you yet. Have you found event character hidden location on day 2? After day 1, I only saw everyone except for Rena. What? What event? Are you talking about this event? The this one? Or who are you talking about? Are you talking about Farina Quest? Or New Valette? Or... Really? This event? Right here? I didn't even know that there's a hidden location.
This realm is true.
I'm just here, you know, getting those event, get the story and everything. You know, talk to each other in power. Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, really?
If you ever have it.
I don't think they're there anymore because after day 1, I just literally wait for an hour to play on day 2. Alamos? Is that this place? I forgot what it's called. Yep. Oh. I'm not sure though. Day 1, Ayato talk. Day 2, it was something about... Everyone just left home, actually. Everyone just go home. Yeah, I played day 2. I just played day 2, so I don't think Nivalet and Ayato's still here. Oh man, I missed it. That kind of stink.
Time to go.
Day 2, they were around here. Or here. I really don't know. I'm not the kind of guy finding all these hidden things. I never know there were hidden. Oh man, I wish you could see that Nouvelle Ayato talking. What is that? Oh, it's a dog. Holy. I mean, we could try to go back to where they were filming. which I totally forgot. Is it this way then? Was over here? I'm not good at memorizing things. Just why I'm where was that hotel thing? Was it here? Now you make me really want to find it. I was about to end the stream. They were in here though, wasn't it? The hotel? Let's see. Oh, everything seems to be back to normal. Ayakan, Yomiya enjoyed immune. Oh, what? I did not know that at all. That sting. Sadly, no, I don't know. I don't know them. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream though, but thank you everyone for coming. Today's stream. Appreciate you guys here. I am terribly tired right now. But I'm gonna go do some exercise now. Yeah. Okay, Hubert. Maybe that's something I should consider. Because as you know, I am I'm not good with schedule stream. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. I would like to meet you guys again sometime too. Hubert, who are here today? Hubert, Galman, who just joined, and was it Sue? Sue? It was Sue, right? Sue. 3 people. Gotta touch some grass too? Yeah, bro. I hope to see you again too. I hope you can get. Alright, what is the schedule? How about this? Maybe I'll try to do something where before my stream, like before 30 minutes of my stream, I'm gonna notify. Oh, you guys can join my Discord. I think it should be in the link in the description. Not sure if it's still there. If it's not there, you can check my YouTube videos. They should be there. Okay, it's not there. Never mind. You could check my YouTube videos. Most of the new one, there should be a Discord link. And you join my Discord. Yeah. So then, whenever I'm about to stream, I'll notify like 30 minutes ahead. Maybe that I should try, because I really don't know stream schedule thing. And you know, I'm still in school, so streaming is something hard to schedule. But before we leave, yesterday I did 51 pulls. I was 0 pity, so I did all 51 pull yesterday. And I'm also 50-50. So 52. Oh, I thought it was her for a second. No. The Claymore. 53. Ah, okay. Alright, I guess that's goodbye. Yeah, maybe I'll try to look at my where's what's my votes recent video? There should be a link to my Discord. Yes, there's a link. Okay, there is a link. There is a link. Okay, let me change that. Let me go to this link. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna put it in my live stream, which I hope I could edit now. And if you refresh the page, you should be able to find it. Which I should probably remove Twitch. I never use Twitch that much anymore. Discord server. Add and boom. Save. Okay. Yeah. So if you guys want to check my stream, just I guess go in my Discord and I'll notify you guys 30 minutes ahead. What is it? 3? There we go. Let me refresh the page and the Discord link is here. Yep. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Time to go exercise and touch some grass. Peace.